Good day, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Subramani Maslamani. I'm a Tamil. Today, my topic is I have $5,000 investment for Tamils in Sri Lanka. Since the end of the brutal and barbaric genocide in 2009, thousands of families are trying to rebuild their life. To this end, we, the diaspora, is constantly receiving requests for funds. We have no problem giving funds, but what are these funds going to be used for? What we fear is that if we keep on giving money without responsibility and accountability, we are in fact helping them to, we are not helping them to wriggle out of this situation. Our position is that the money must be invested but not wasted in consumption. We understand their plight, but what we are saying is let us help them to work out of it. We want everyone who receives funds must at some stage repay this money. If we insist that they repay this money, then we are introducing a sense of responsibility. Let me tell you something. In that part of the world, Americans are considered as imperialist. I deny it. Why? It was put into their head. But in fact, we the newcomers find out that it is not so. Contrary to this myth, we are hardworking people who want to share our wealth with them. But first, we had helped them to create their wealth, and then we exchange what they have with what we have. When they have something to sell to us, we sell them what we have. This will benefit all. Let me explain something, and then I will make my offer. In the year 1977, I left Sri Lanka, landed in Paris, France. For 3 days, I slept on the streets. No food, no language, no money. On the third day, an elderly lady asked me if I would come and work for her. I did not ask her what job it is, how much money it will pay. I wanted something to eat and sleep. On the first day, she paid me 20 francs, and of course food. 1 week later, she got me a job as a houseboy in a very rich family. I worked 16 hours a day as a houseboy, cleaning, cooking, babysitting, dog walking, etc. For 2 years I did this, and then I came to Canada and started a little bit better than a houseboy. I started as a security guard. Then I was hired in a small factory to clean and fill chemicals. I worked so hard. Dr. Maxoli, my boss, told me that I lied to him at the interview. And he further said, "You must be much more qualified than what you told me." I told him, "Sir, I need a job, any job." So I lied. He said, "Oh, no, that's okay, but can't you be my lead hand?" I said, "Sure, why not?" Then 6 months later, the foreman left. I became the foreman. 1 year later, the chemist left. I became the chemist. Then Dr. Maxoli left. The other partner asked me if I could run the manufacturing department. I did so well. Then the old man wanted to retire, so he asked me to buy the business. I didn't have the money, so he sold it to someone else. That someone else didn't like me, so I quit and started my own business. That was 30 years ago. Read this part carefully. I borrowed money from the bank to start a business, buy a home, and buy a car. I paid them all. Think what would have happened if the bank just gave me the money as welfare or gift or aid or handout to me. I would not have developed any respect for money, dignity of labor, other people, and most important, to myself. Today, my people may be struggling. I understand that. I'm willing to help. But look at the Palestinians, a welfare nation. How did that happen? Easy money. Please do a great favor to us. Whatever money you give must be a loan. May be forgivable if unforeseen disaster strikes. Okay to give it today, but it must be repaid. If we don't do that, they will keep asking, we will keep giving. I drive a 1993 Honda Accord, which my mechanic says He does not want to repair anymore. I have a cell phone, 15 years old. I wear clothes discarded by my children, and I sleep on a mat. Food, we just serve what we need, no leftovers. And I make sure I check the garbage bin to make sure no food is wasted. In the morning, to beat the traffic, I have to leave home before 5:59 a.m. Then I come like hell. When I am writing this email, the time is 6:32 p.m. How many hours have gone? 12 hours. Work is not finished. I won't go home till 9 p.m. That is almost 16 hours. Double shift. Don't I have a family? Yes, I do. And I don't have family life because I have to make enough money to pay the bills. Now, who needs help here? I'm 66 years old, but I still put in 66 hours per day. 16 hours per day, sorry. 7 days per week, 365 days per year. I suggest the people who want money with a great idea, come and work with me. I'll pay you $100 per day. In a week, $700. In 1 year, $36,500. When you work so hard for your money, every penny is a drop of sweat. Then see if you will throw money in the black hole. $36,500 is 3.65 million rupees, give or take a few thousand. I'm not against helping my people. Giving free money is no help. It is just the opposite. They will never come out of this black hole. You may call me a new American imperialist, but if you see the number of hours we put in, we are the people who give people hope, faith, fortitude, encouragement, self-esteem, and self-respect. We are indeed an inspiration to those who yearn to come up in life. I have every means to live in a mansion, buy a Benz, dress like a Casanova, and throw away parties. But if you come to my home, everything is measured. We don't open the water tap wide. We don't boil water more than what is needed. We buy where things are cheap, use coupons, pick up pennies from parking lots. Then why would I and others like me throw money into a black hole? I had never been to Sri Lanka. I'll never go into a country that made me a refugee. No man with self-respect, self-esteem step into a country that treated him like garbage. Again, I reiterate, I have $5,000 ready for you, but you must guarantee that money will be repaid into a fund that can be lent to another needy family. I told this to TNA and I have not heard from them. They are our legally elected representative. If they charge their lunch expense to my sweat and blood account, then there is something fundamentally wrong. Therefore, folks, find someone who can manage money. I'll get millionaires and billionaires to come to the rescue of our people, your people, my people. Things may be bad, but this is the only way to make it better. My conviction and my conscience tell me that I must genuinely help my people to come out of this dungeon they are locked into. Besides, what we also are concerned is about the cultural genocide that is taking place. 3,500 years ago, the invading Nordics introduced a caste system to divide and fragment a once vibrant and formidable Dravidian community. Soon after independence, in 1947, there was a well-planned cultural genocide used in South India to convert the people into mindless subjects. The remnants of the invaders then set out to destroy Sri Lanka, both Sinhalese and Tamils. Now what is going on is the degradation of the Tamils in Sri Lanka. Sinhalese have been done with. The communal hatred between Tamils and Sri Lanka were hatched by these invaders. I do not blame the Sinhalese for aligning with China and Pakistan. The immediate task to the Tamil is to harness the world powers of the world to stop this cultural genocide. All Tamils must unite and raise their voice in unison. It's a long struggle, but it has to be done. In the meantime, all Tamils must work hard, stay together, and never ever give up. I am Subramani Maslamani, a world-class Tamil powered by convictions, commitments, and conscience.